Language that I need to learn? Does it mean I need to abandon the learning the language that I learned?
Good morning, world. Waiting for Aries to come running. There she is. She already ate Brutus back there. Hi, Brew. Hi, handsome. You're such a good boy. Oh, Eric Thomas is preaching to me again. Hold on. All right, guys. Let me set my 10 minutes. Keep me on track. Let me get my DFT going for sure. Always, every day. Just like the gym. You can't stop taking care of your body. Nutrition, food. Once you start feeling better, it's just gotta be, it's a never ending thing, but you gotta learn to, I don't know, I enjoy it now. I enjoy getting up and going to the gym. I feel better afterwards. My brain functions so much better. I have a friend on TikTok, Inked Jeeper Chick, I think, Inked Jeep Chick. She did a TikTok. It says, someone may have been asking how she stays motivated to go every day. And then it cut to this clip of this person just like cross-eyed and banging its head and something about a hat, like just crazy, like my mind. And that's what she's saying, my mind when I don't go. And that's exactly it. At this point, 5 years, 6 years into it, my brain is like, what are you doing? My body too. If I haven't worked, I mean, we'd go 4 days at the gym, and I'm trying. My husband does a bunch of other stuff, but I'm trying to get back into yoga or maybe the workout that he does when we come home. But I haven't started that yet. Anyway, when I go for more than 2-3 days, that fourth day, I'm like, I gotta get back. My whole being, body, mind, everything. Let me take a drink of my lifestyle mix, getting my gut health right, because they think is the primary brain, actually, right? I don't know if I said that right, but I'll look it up and get more details. Or better yet, you look it up, because the information is out there about your gut being your second brain anyway. But I'm sorry. There are things that are leading us to think that maybe it's more than just the second brain. All right, onward and upward to our morning mental prep for this Wednesday, April 26th. Happy hump day. I hope everyone has a great day. And when the answers don't come, regardless of how hard you try, there will be times when the answers you seek aren't ready to be discovered. Oh my goodness. When that happens, and it will, you are being called to allow your heart into... Good thing I wasn't all the way through it. When that happens, and it will, you are being called to allow your heart, intuition, and brain to catch up to one another, because you must be in alignment. You must trust that the right answers will present themselves when you need them to. Have faith. Know that you will figure out the next step. But first, you must patiently sit with the questions. I love this. This makes me think of one of my mantras that I say. It's a simple sentence, really. Things are always working out for me. Good morning, William. Good morning, Bob. So I come to that partially because of what Abraham Hicks said in one of their talks that I've listened to, but also because it hit me one day on worrying about stuff that I'm like, why am I worrying about this? Things always work out. I mean, I always have food, I always have water, can take a bath, I have a house, I've had a vehicle. These are core things to me. And now my pets, I think that's another, unit kind of thing. And if that's all I have, that's okay, because That's not how it's always going to be. But at the very least, things always work out. I always have those things. So one way or the other. And so that just became a, hey, one of my things. And that this is what it's saying. Have faith. Things always work out. Your now is not your forever, right? That's just how that is. Okay, let's see what the law of attraction. When you understand that your now is not your forever, it kind of lifts that I want to say nihilistic. That's a bit strong, but it can feel that way when you're in the fucking throes of hell. And you're like, Jesus Christ, if this is the way my life is going to be for the rest of my life, I can't live like this. And so it becomes very nihilistic like. But when you remember that your now is not your forever, even the good times, it's not always going to be that way. Be other good times that come, but it lifts that heavy, helpless, nihilistic feeling. All right, on to the law of attraction. Which one are we going to read today? Oh, we're going to go with remember the value of gratitude. I'm going to read all of these. Oh, I got the next page has a couple as well because whatever reason I didn't get to these with you guys. So gratitude is another thing that, especially when you're in the fucking throes of hell, that if you can find gratitude, it just makes you feel better. And when you get in that better state of feeling, then your brain actually starts doing things where it opens up. I think it's the hippocampus. I got to get back to you on that particular, but it opens up to the answers. When you're in that state of anxiety and fear and all that stuff that comes with being in the throes of hell, you have closed that door to that part of your brain, so you can't access the answers that are there to the questions that you have. So you have you get into a stiff use in the throes of hell, and you start thinking about things that you're grateful for, and you start feeling the gratitude for those things. Then you start kind of taking a breath and calming down, and and then you can open the door and answers might fucking flow in. Wow, it's an amazing thing, the body and the brain and the control that you have to make it fucking work like your car, man. It's just, yeah. Okay, let me get on to the reading the law of attraction. Remember the value of gratitude. The creative force of the universe responds to expressions of gratitude. When you feel and express your appreciation for the good things that have manifested in your life, an attraction is established with infinite potential to bring more goodness. When you inform your friends of your desire to find a new job, for example, and then they start bringing up your notices of employment opportunities, when they start bringing you notices of employment opportunities, praise their efforts. After your interviews with prospective employers, say thank you and send a follow-up card expressing your appreciation. I don't think I've ever fucking done that in my life, but okay. For employment, I don't know if that was a great example for me, but I have never in my life sent any employer before, during, or after any kind of thank you. I may have said thank you, but that's an interesting example. Ultimately, it just means get in a state of gratitude. Really just. And I've said it before, I'm saying it again. You don't have to believe that it's going to create any kind of goodness in your life at all. Just do it because it's going to help you to feel better in that moment. If that's the only reason, that's okay. That's enough. Yeah. On that note, I'm going to go do my I ams and my gratitudes and my 10-minute writing dump, all part of my morning mental prep that I've been doing every day for the last 5 years. Almost 6 years now, I guess. So I encourage you to do the same thing. Take 5 minutes, find 5 things that you're grateful for that happened in the last 24 hours. What are you grateful for? What am I grateful for? You got about 20 seconds. I'm grateful for so many things. I'm grateful for so many things. I am grateful. I'm going to be grateful for courage again. I am grateful for the courage to keep going in so many areas of my life that are just fearful. Let me just tell you, I just made a reel with Maya Angelou where she says she's afraid all the time, but she's afraid of nothing. I have to figure out exactly how she says it, but that's exactly it. I'm afraid all the time. I'm fucking fearful all the time, but I'm not afraid of anything. I'm gonna go, like, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that seemingly, what is it, paradoxical state of being. But that's where you face your fears, face everything and rise. Do it anyway, right? Don't let it control your life, ultimately. So I'm grateful for that. Let me know what you're grateful for. I'd love to know in the comments. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And as always, peace and love. My earring's been bumping. I'm sorry if it's been loud.